Hey you guys, all right, so the new year is upon us. This is, and by the time you see this, yeah, we're a little closer to the end of it, but this time of year in between Christmas and New Year is just the perfect sweet spot. I say that every year. I know the last couple years, and Brad and I have been talking about that on our show. We always talk about this time of the year where whether you're working, whether you're still on a break, it is like bare minimum energy. You know what I mean? Very low energy, like you're given the least, right? Even if you're clocking in, you're not like fully there. I mean, don't even expect a response from an email. I mean, the amount of emails I'm getting, all of us, you know what I mean? It's just so like minimal and no one expects anything. And it's like in your mind mentally, you're thinking, especially with work, with things that you're doing, professionally, or things that might like bring about stress usually, or your kids' responsibilities with like activities or school or whatever. That stuff doesn't pick up till after the new year. Don't even bother me. So we all kind of know that, but you always hear people talk about this year as being like confusing. What day is it even? And I kind of like that because we're not having to worry about schedules. You know what I mean? It's not so much, like I said, even if we're clocking in, it's like bare minimum energy, okay? But I just feel that this time of the year is a little underestimated. You know what I mean? It's a little underappreciated, maybe. I don't know. But while those like stressful things kind of fall away a little, or that pressure in your mind or the guilt of, oh, I need to do this is kind of a little alleviated, within myself, this is the time, and within my home, where I'm like starting the reset. I am gonna hate taking down this tree this year. I've loved this tree more than any tree that we've ever had. Next year I'll probably do it the same exact way, and I just love the family tree, and I'm not so much even like thinking about the family room tree or like, oh, do I want like this like designery look tree? Like I might just do something totally different. I don't know, but I've really enjoyed that. But this time of year is when I'm usually like, taking down the Christmas stuff. I did curl my hair today. It's like driving me nuts because I can't see what it looks like, and I didn't brush it. Can you tell? Probably. But I don't know. I am just fully kind of leaning into this time. Okay, so to give you guys, okay, let's talk about what this is going to be. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about the new year. And some things, and just some uplifting things, and then we're going to cover some empties. I feel like products that I've used up, all these things. I just want to let's be done. Let's out with the old and the new year. Okay, let's talk about the empties in a second, and we'll just touch on this. This isn't going to be like some big hour-long video. Well, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Where I'm just like rambling about resolutions. Resolutions, when you watch a video, everyone's are so basic. It's always the same. Not even people that are trying to be basic, but people that in real life, they're all just iterations of those basic resolutions that we hear over and over. I'm gonna, I made this much last year, I'm gonna do this much. I'm gonna, grind it out at work. I'm gonna, volunteer so much at my kid's school. I'm gonna step up more for this person. I'm going to lose weight, and have you been like under the care of a doctor? Has someone told you need to lose weight, or are you just wanting to do it like all year, or are you just wanting to do it now because you want to present yourself to others different in the new year? Saving money, maybe so that you can buy things, and those are just sometimes very like hard things. Not hard, yeah, they're hard, or else people wouldn't be setting those same resolutions every year. But there are things that I think are just like too much. They're too extreme. And I think, tiptoeing into things, setting manageable goals, having a view of your life for the new year that has nothing to do with other people. And all of those resolutions, to some degree, even you losing weight, has to do with other people. I say let's think about and be a little selfish within ourselves. Like I said, Brad and I really had a shameful deep dive into this week on our show, where we were talking about our shameful resolutions, right? Things that maybe you wouldn't expect to hear people say, or people wouldn't be proud to say, but they're all so for yourself. All of those resolutions I just mentioned, the basic ones, would you be doing any of that if you could just never post it on social media? Are you trying to lose weight so you could show off a hot body to other people, or is it because like you really want to feel better? Well, really feel better. You know, if you really want to do it for yourself, you want to feel better, like go see a nutritionist, go see a doctor, like really get it together. You know what I mean? Do things for your health, no matter what that looks like. This is the time of year where I always, and this is a good tip, I always, and it's not like, oh, resolution, but it's just a routine that I do at the beginning of the year that does take off a lot of stress around the holidays, the prior holidays, and for the new year. I always make all of our doctor's appointments. I know it's just like, okay, Tiffany, duh, but especially when you have kids, family, you're taking care of yourself. There's a lot of different doctors and different like little specialist things that you go to, from your dentist, your dermatologist, if you get any sort of injectables, you want to do that. And, you know, just like little things like that, your primary care, maybe you've got to do like, you know, I always do my OBGYN every year and like my well woman exam and, you know, your pap and all of that and mammogram. And I like to do that these first few months of the year, or book them now, so that they're set up for the first few months of the year. Nothing worse than dealing with appointments and wondering about health or tests or whatever around the holidays. Anytime something's wrong, go get yourself taken care of. I'm just talking about those just basic, you know, checkup, preventative things that we sometimes end up putting off. As nerve-wracking as going to the doctor can be, it's like, it's so good for yourself, so good for your health, like, and your well-being and your mental state, to know that like you're okay, or to know that you've done something to care for yourself. And that's what I'm saying about being a little more selfish. Maybe your resolution shouldn't include, oh, I'm gonna read 1,000,000 books. Why? So that you can seem like you're doing the right thing, or something like, you know, I don't know, more elevated than watching trash TV to someone else. Or, you know, maybe you just don't want to read. Maybe like you're going to do something else. Maybe that wouldn't benefit you. Okay, I'm not going to say like reading is going to benefit you, but maybe that's not your resolution. Like, nothing better than when I'm diving into like a really good TV show, and I've really embraced over the last couple months, like, okay, if I get into a series, like, I'm not gonna feel guilty about that. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna have my time at night to watch my shows. But do you know what I mean? It's just taking time for yourself, being a little selfish, setting those goals that are gonna really be for your own happiness, and not to, you know, I'm gonna make this much money so that I can buy this house. What if the house would always be secret? What if you could never show anything on Instagram? Like, those are the types of goals that I want to dive into, things that are just for myself, for my happiness. And within my family, you know, I think it's always good to be positive within your business, or I can do this, to believe in yourself that you can work even better, you know, one year. But the times that I've been the most successful are the times when I have pulled back and said no to things. And you think, what? It's because when you say no, it's so powerful. Say no to the things that feel strange or that feel like they might spread you too thin. Because by saying no, you've gained this time. You've gained this time to let in things that will benefit you more. You know, I was able years ago, you know, to say yes to more things that benefited my happiness, which then grew into other things. And I feel like, you know, it's just naturally something that we need to get away from, I think, is the grind and the image of the grind. We all have to go. We all have to make money. We all have to work and support ourselves and do things that make us feel fulfilled. But the outward, you know, presentation of, oh, you're not successful unless you're posting what a boss you are, or how many deals you're closing, or I'm grinding, doing this, doing that. What if you did things without approval? Or, do you know what I'm saying? Or like you were focusing more naturally on your job for how it makes you feel, or how it makes your clients feel, and not what other people see you doing. When I stopped caring about a lot of that, and when I, again, started saying no, it just, things kind of grow. So, again, that goes in with the shameful resolutions. Things that you wouldn't really be proud to tell people, but like, what's really what you want to do? You know, what is really within you that you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, okay, you don't need to make an excuse if you don't want to view this like new part of the year as some, you know, magic, like, oh, I'm going to start anew. Like, it's fun to celebrate. It's fun because it is a hard change on the calendar. You see the numbers shifting, but from one day to the next, your life is not going to shift. The year is not going to be some magic fix if you had a terrible year the year before. It's about your mindset. It's about, you know, whether you're going from, you know, whether you have a real bad January and you're just going from January to February. Let's view that as a change. Let's view from one day to the next as a change. You know what I'm saying? We all have the means and the ability to like take these steps to always change our lives. Sometimes when you are looking to the future and these resolutions, think like, who am I making this for, really? You know, and what do I really want to accomplish? So it's just kind of interesting. Every day is a chance to better yourself, not just the new year. I mean, we all know these things, but again, we all get caught up in the resolutions and the this and that. But I do like the idea of the new year, just with the holidays ending, kind of feel like fresh, new feelings, like within my home. You know, it always just feels different after the holidays anyways, and this kind of marks that time. And something interesting is that last year looked a little different for me. Like when I look back, you know, sometime you might have a resolution or a goal or just something that maybe I want to shop a little less and not be so frivolous, like when I spend money on dumb stuff, or, you know, I went through all this to clean out all this makeup all these years. Let me just repurchase the good things, or just, you know, I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of things and then have it all go to waste because I know what it's like to throw out a bunch of expired shit. Okay, we're not doing that. So I think over the last year, I really have not bought a lot of makeup. There haven't been like tons of beauty hauls and, oh, let me show you all this new random stuff. It's been like if something's new, I've like gotten more colors of something that I love. You know what I'm saying? Like something that I already like. But recently I purchased a few new things and I got so excited again about like beauty, and not that I haven't been, but just like shopping for new things or trying new things. I've been I think maybe more into beauty these last couple years, just because I've like really got it honed down into the really like good things. So I don't always feel like I'm searching or using things that aren't good, or, oh, I don't like the way my makeup looks today. Well, no, because I just use the good stuff. I'm not trying a bunch of weird stuff. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe I'm in the mood to try some weird stuff. No, I'm just in the mood to like, this again, shameful resolution. I'm in the mood to shop more. This may be dangerous going into this year. Last year, I feel like I didn't like, I don't know, did I? I don't feel like I bought like a ton of luxury things this year. And I've said this recently, I just don't have the desire for that kind of stuff right now. I mean, it would have to be something really special. But I'll be honest, like, I just am itching to like do a huge Sephora haul, or just, not that I haven't, or like haven't bought a lot of fun stuff, but I just want to like try some new things. I don't know. And same with clothes this last year. Like, I've gotten some good things, some really good like classic items and stuff, but like I haven't been even that excited to like get dressed up, or, you know, I like to be casual, you know what I mean? And I'm excited about dressing casual and just the stuff that I like. So the things that I bought have kind of been like, I'm just excited to like try some new things, to shop some new things. I mean, we've been doing this here for 15 years, and you've seen like all my unhinged shopping over the years. I don't know, it's just maybe this last year was different, I feel. Like, I just don't feel like I did that as much. And I'm kind of like maybe I'm going to shop more this year, guys. Buckle up. All right, so, okay, Empties. Best way to review products. It's the way to see that people aren't like just BSing you and not really using the crap that they're talking about. So, all right, I love this. It's the DP Hue ACV I really love these. Only shampoo and conditioner I use is the Colleen Rothschild, the Quench and Shine. I'm obsessed. I'm sure the shampoo's in here somewhere. The styling cream, love. But this is something, no matter what line of shampoos you use, that you can truly add in with anything. Every other shampoo, you use it instead of your shampoo. You still use your conditioner and everything. Locks in color, helps seal the cuticle, adds shine. And it's just cleans the oil from your hair, cleans your scalp without sudsing up. And I just feel like it keeps my hair like really conditioned and nice, you know, but it cleans it. And very shiny. This is like my third day hair, and I really rarely load up on the dry shampoo, but today I really did. And I don't know, usually I don't style like old hair, but I feel like it looks good. You know, I don't know. I feel like that keeps it looking good. Okay, this is an empty of Brad's. Now, Brad usually, you know, like, he'll just use my products or whatever. So, like, my empties or his empties. This is a product if you have a man in your life with a beard. If you have a beard, anyone with a beard, this is great, okay? He loves this so much. It's the beard wash, and there's so many, like, you know, things that he can use, whatever. It's like shower gel and a hair thing, and you can use it anywhere on your body. You know, he just likes it easy all in one product. This is one product that he is like, I need this. I need my beard wash. Because it's just different. I don't know. He really seems to like it. He's gone through so many of those. Oh, this is the ACV Apple Cider Vinegar Scalp Scrub. Now, a scalp scrub is something that, like, yeah, I get it. I get the value. But it always just creeps me out a little bit. Like scrubbing, I don't know, like, am I breaking my hair off? I don't know what I'm doing. My hair is so, like, delicate. I really have to be careful with it. It's so fine. And all those years of bleaching it and stuff, and it was, you know, in pretty good health, but I just can't imagine being able to do that to my hair ever again, like with it. Just, I don't know, I just really want to take good care of it. So I don't know, but I always do like a product like that, but a scalp scrub isn't something that I'm always into. Oh my gosh, love this. I already have probably used a new one like halfway, the Colleen Rothschild Face Oil number 9, morning and night. I use it like just over a serum, like in place of a moisturizer a lot of time. It's great. I have been, since it's been very cold here and we've been running so much indoor heat, and my skin and my hands, are very, well, cracky. So I'll put on a moisturizer first and then I'll put the oil on over it. But that is the best oil. Oh my gosh, these Beauty Pie products. So today I'm using on my eyes the eyeshadow stick in Little Star, and I'm about to place another order for some more makeup. Anyways, really, really, really love Beauty Pie. And I was obsessed with this. I wish it was like this big. It needs to be bigger. The Beauty Pie Super Healthy Skin Nourishing Body Polish. I just love their packaging, their ingredients, their products are so, so nice. And of course, like I know someone said this the other day, like, and I always say this when I link to a Beauty Pie product, when I talk about it, if you go, like, if you follow a link and you go to the website, you might see like, whoa, that's expensive. Prices are drastically lower, like, if you're a member, okay? Like, maybe 60 to 70%, like, their prices are. I really love this. The creamy, what is it? The moisturizing body wash by Bath and Body Works. I love to, like, these are great to, like, shave with. They're just great to put all over, and I don't always, and I've gotten kind of lazy lately, like, and it's not good because it's so dry, like I said, and cold. I don't always like put lotion all over my body, but you know, in the shower you're gonna like wash, and why not get a body wash that's creamy, especially in the winter. And Fall in Bloom was pretty good. Livy loves this. This is that nighttime sleep lotion. I like it too. It's the Perfect Night Sleep Magnesium Body Butter. Very good stuff. This face wash, you guys, so good. I currently am using another one. A lot of times I just kind of, you know, go through some different face washes, try to, you know, try some different things. But the Tatcha Rice Wash is so good. It's, you know, thick and has a little bit of a, not a grit to it. It is a little chunky, kind of like if you mushed up rice, and that sounds crazy. But makes your skin feel really fresh, really moisturized. I love a cleanser that is not stripping. And speaking of the, okay, this is amazing. This, I've tried so many other facial scrubs and just nothing compares. It's the Lancer Method Polish. They have them for sensitive skin. They have a normal one, which is very lavendery. I'm not a fan of just the normal one. I really, really like this one for the oily, congested skin. It's a little minty. And you can use it, you know, daily. I can use it every night, and I feel like it really does keep my skin looking nice. I love a physical exfoliant, but it's very, leaves your skin feeling, I would say it's oily, but it makes your skin feel very moisturized. Oh, a Beauty Blender Charcoal. These solids are just the best. I tried to use the, and you gotta get the Big Mama. I tried to use the liquid, and it's just not the same. Oh, this was actually something that I got for Christmas. This is my second bottle that I've gone through of the Baccarat Rouge 540, and I have a new bottle upstairs now. I think this is just definitely like my signature scent. I've worn it for a couple years now. I really, really do love it, and I always go back to it. It's so, I love it. I have so many great perfumes, but I always go back to this one. You know how you always just have that one signature scent? We might do a video about perfume soon, but just the regular one, the perfume is amazing. It smells so good. Okay, the Chanel Bronze Universal. Love this so much, but I'm kind of off it. I don't know. I've been using other things. I've currently been using those new little NARS cream bronzers, which I really do like. The Laguna ones, they smell so good because they've got like that Minoy oil. Don't know, like, I don't know. I just want to try it out a little bit longer, make sure it's not like going to break me out or do anything crazy before I recommend it. I just can't quit this. I cannot quit this Donna Karan Cashmere Misty Odorant. Have you guys noticed that they're starting to sell, and it kind of got me a little nervous. I'm like, I really hope they don't get rid of this, because this is like a cult following. I feel like people would like revolt and get real upset. But they have the aluminum free now, and it's what you would think it is. You know, it's not like a clear deodorant, but it does have more of that vibe, you know, of like a more gel type of deodorant. But it's still, I think, not, but it's still like opaque, I think. Okay, not that that matters. I'm just trying to like paint you a picture. Smells really good, still like this, and I feel like it worked pretty well. But when you use a deodorant that's like not antiperspirant, and you've been using antiperspirant for a while, it's gonna take you a good week or two to like get regulated with the new deodorant. So I think like after the second day, I was like, I'm just gonna get back to the other stuff. But that's a good option if you guys are curious about that. I have another Colleen Rothschild face oil. Oh my gosh, this is like my spendiest skincare product, and there's times I've tried to be without it, you guys know, and then I always have to go back to the Skin Medica TNS Advanced Plus Serum, and I have to get this from like a doctor's office, and I don't have to, like that's where I get mine. Usually can get a better deal on it that way. Of course, you can, you know, I'll link to where you can order it and stuff. Like, you can certainly order it, but it is expensive. But that's where I was introduced to it, was at a doctor's office. The Skin Medica is Allergan's skincare brand, which is the brand that owns like Botox and stuff. And I don't know, I just really like it. The restorative hand cream. I have another one upstairs. I'm like thinking about my poor hands. I need to like go get it ASAP. The Colleen Rothschild restorative hand cream, the best hand cream on earth. The La Mer moisturizing soft cream. La Mer is a product that people either, I don't want to say love or hate, but you know, people have always been just up in arms about this product, which there's many moisturizers that are this expensive out there, but people really kind of give this one a hard time sometimes, with the ingredients, with whatever. But I'll be honest, the ones that are the moisturizing soft cream, and I really love the moisturizing soft lotion in the pump. I have that upstairs. I've been using it every now and then lately, and I love it. It's very good, okay? It's just a very good moisturizer. Very good, very satisfying. The Colleen Rothschild Complete Eye Cream, one of my favorite, if not my favorite eye creams, just because it is. It's called a Complete Eye Cream. It is. There's nothing like so specific about it that you could only use it morning or night, or you can't use it with your makeup. You can. Like, it's just a good all-around eye cream. Do you know what I mean? Some of them, like I said, are so specific. They're like a balm, or they've got retinol, or they're this, or they're that, or they're too thick and they don't layer well. That one is just perfect for my little makeup. I haven't sunk to the bottom. This is a really good moisturizer. The Dr. Dennis Gross Oil-Free Moisture Cushion. I could definitely see myself repurchasing this, and it was very moisturizing for a product that's like oil-free moisture cushion. Sometimes these moisturizers are just too light and like dumb and just kind of nothing. Really liked that one, and that one is very good paired with oils over it, I really found. The New Brow, so I have an empty New Brow, which we've talked about that all the time. I love that brow serum. The Chanel Lift Flash Eye Revitalizer. This is the little vial that comes with those, like the eye patches. This is one of the best like under eye patch products, or just even if you don't have the patches or you run out, just to use the little roller ball. Very depuffing, very smoothing. I really love that, and I have another one right now that's open. Oh my gosh, love this. The Eyelid Lift Serum. We've talked about this so much over the years. Have another one right now open, and I just will never be without it. Let me show you, like, you've got like the little dropper, and just a few little dabs, and then just put it all on your eyelids, especially this area right here where it meets like that bridge of your nose, and you know, where it can start sagging or looking crepey on this outer area. I'm telling you, I've used this product for, I would say, over 5 years. Well over that, and it's a long-term thing. I can say I feel it really, really has tightened that area. And as Brad reminded me, I'm 38. I was gonna say, like, you know, approaching 40, like, these are concerns. Now that I'm approaching 40, maybe all the people that, like, a couple years ago, you know, just people, it's so funny, like, you can't win. Not that I'm trying to win, I don't care. But it's like, they complain like, oh, you're too young. Why are you talking about like wrinkles? Why are you even thinking about Botox? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Well, I'm sharing the love with you, okay? I'm trying to like bring you along for this ride and like try the good stuff with me, okay? You're welcome. Sorry about that. But then it's like the next day you turn a corner. But then it's like the next day, okay, well now you're old. Now you're old as shit. So now you can talk about it. This is one of the best brow products. It's the Trish McEvoy Precision Brow Shaper. I love that pencil. And what is the color? it doesn't have, oh, natural brunette. Very good. The tone's perfect. It's not too warm, too cool, too gray. It's too light, too dark. It's just perfect. But I have been using, and what I'm using today is the Beauty Pie, the little, in the silver tube. I love the Beauty Pie makeup. Okay. And then a few little pencils, the Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella, the Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown Eye Pencil, which is one of the all-time best, and then MAC Whirl, which I couldn't fit into my sharpener anymore. And that's not it. Because I have these now. I don't know if I should save these for I'll save these for my subscription video. Because I do want to talk about that. I think that would kind of be interesting. But I really, not subscription video, like you have to, do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a video about subscriptions. Okay, that sounded weird when I said that. These videos are free here, okay, for 15 years. That's what always kills me, is when I get the comment from someone that's like, how dare you? Like, I'm not, like, you're, like, you little grubber, like, you're making me pay for this podcast, would never, like, greedy lady. And I'm thinking, like, I've done this, I'm putting out videos on YouTube for years for free. I'm not hawking a product. Like, I'm not making you guys buy, like, merch that I'm slinging or, like, a branded anything. I'm literally just showing you things that I've also spent money on that are good, that will make you hopefully feel as good as they make me feel. No, but, yeah, like, if I do put out something that does, if you listen to the podcast, does require that we're behind a paywall, like, do or don't. But it is what it is. Do you feel me? So, I don't know. I just think that's always so funny. I've got so much to clean up here. These videos are always so funny afterwards because I do like getting rid of all this, but it's like, dang. But yeah, I've got so many fun things coming up, you guys. Like I said, get excited about some new beauty products. I have got, like, and it's new stuff too, like things that, like, I just always don't want to talk about the same things over and over and over again. As far as like, oh, look at this new stuff from Sephora. Okay, you know, like the stuff that I have, like the few things, and a few things haven't come in yet, I hope they're good, are so like cool and unique. I have a few new foundations. That is kind of odd for me because, like I said, the Clinique is like my best friend type of foundation. The Clinique is just one that I always go to, but the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation has been just everything. So sometimes I'm like, I'm not always on the hunt or excited by new foundation or new makeup because, guys, we found really good stuff. But let's, you know, let's have some fun and like, and buy some more stuff. No, but oh my gosh. I just can't wait, you guys. I have so many fun things. And it's just all things that I've like bought and found. Sorry, it's like clinging around. Because I just don't think there's any excitement. Like, if I see someone that's just been sent a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Like, I'm sent stuff all the time, and I'm not talking about, like, if I talk about something that I am sent because I love it, you know, which is great, but I'm just saying that's what we're doing here, okay? In this past year, for whatever reason, I haven't been, like, nothing has knocked my socks off, and yeah, I have bought things. I don't know, I'm just going to keep it real, you know, not all years are the same, but yeah, this last week, I really kind of cleaned out a lot in my closet. I rearranged the shelves. My shoes are, rearranged everything, and I got this like excitement, you know, like I want to do this with all my clothes, and I kind of always do that a little bit every year and clean out, but I'm like, I truly want to clean out everything, do you know what I mean, and just get my clothes kind of in a different space where like everything is something that like has something that goes with it that I can put on and wear easily, and I don't know, just have like I don't know, just kind of start with a different mindset this year, you know what I mean? Just start with a different mindset even for that stuff. But I am so excited to like shop. I've got so many new clothes coming in and new fun things because I feel like I haven't even shopped lately for like exciting new clothes. Like I've bought new pieces here and there, but not like, oh, fall clothing haul or winter or here's this and that. It's like, yeah, I have been wearing my stuff, which I feel like is a good message. Like, you know, you just don't always want to be buying new things. But maybe this is the year of I'm just going to be buying new things. Like, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to spend some money this year. No, it's terrible to say. I'll link what I'm wearing. And also these jeans, which are really, really great. These are a little spendier than the black pair that I wear all the time. That's like the ones that have the little like distressing. I can't even see the bottom. You can kind of see like these kind of kick out a little at the bottom. They don't have like a lot of distressing right at the cuff. They do, or at the hem, or the lack of hem because it's a cut. But I really love these the mother denim. And I do have a few pairs in my cart somewhere, and they're kind of expensive, and I'm like, ooh. But yeah, it's time for some new jeans. It's time to let go of so many of the leggings. I'm ready to just like get back into it. I hope that you guys have such a fun and safe New Year's Eve, no matter what you're planning to do. We are not doing, we're doing, well, I was saying we're not doing anything. We're doing what we usually do. Here's what, coming off the holidays, like I feel like every day was kind of, you know, before Christmas, after Christmas, meeting so many different like families, like you have like little get-togethers, you have like different groups of friends. If you're going to like Christmas parties all through the month or whatever, and you get to this point where I said it is a sweet spot. And yesterday, we had like a play date, and for me and Olivia, with one of my friend, her friend, and so our friends came over. It was really fun, and so always coming off of like those moments, and in this sweet spot of the year, as we mentioned, like I'm just not always super up for, okay, yeah, now let's do a New Year's Eve party. And I'm not really someone that like would love to stay up that late anyways, like in a social situation and like be on and like having a great time. Like maybe, I don't know, just depends. Like if I'm on vacation or something, I can do that. I just want to like drive from my house and like go to a party. I don't know, I'm just in a different, I don't know what you call that, but you know, I want to be home and stuff, you know, like I like to be home. And New Year's Eve for us is just a cozy time. I feel like New Year's Eve, I'm always, you know, my kids sometimes, did we let her stay up last year? I don't remember. I think this year I'm just going to be like, okay, let's go to bed. Because for her, you know, and then like I like to kind of undecorate a little for Christmas on New Year's Eve. It's kind of like just a nostalgic thing that always kind of makes you feel a little like, not sad, but it does make you feel kind of like, okay, we're resetting for the new year. You know, that kind of like does help. And I guess that's what I was saying with resolutions. I wasn't trying to knock it or make them seem bad or that you're destined to fail if you do it, because I have resolutions. They're just ridiculous and maybe a little more like shameful, which my challenge for you, make some shameful resolutions, right? If they're shameful to talk about, that those might be the best ones, you know, you might be onto something. But I don't know, it's just going to be low key, and I don't even like, I think I'm just gonna tell Brad, like, let's not even mention like the ball dropping or the whatever they drop, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to be like watch. I don't like to watch those personally. I think used to I would, and I'd be like, oh, it's kind of, I always get, it's just a lot, you know what I mean? It's just, those never make me feel super good. It's just a lot. I just would rather either stay up late, have fun, know that the next day is going to be the new year. Like, I don't need to see the time change. Do you know what I mean? Or just be up late and like not even watching it, or just go to bed and be like, good night and happy new year. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching, especially sticking around as long as you did, because I thought this was going to be pretty brief. I don't know why I fooled myself into thinking that at the beginning of the video. I need to just learn, right? I know that I'm not, brevity is not my thing here. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve, Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, y'all.